the Breakfast Club was created, the person that had put that all together, he had came to me and was like, yo, I did this show and I want to do a late show.
Yo, throw me a water.
Come on.
Paul.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure if y'all ever heard of her.
For sure.
What's good, elevators? It's your boy Elevation, back with another episode of JBP Elevated, where we chop it up on the Joe Budden podcast and all his co-hosts, both on and off the pod. I can't believe I'm about to do this, but here we are. It's 9:36 in the morning, and I'm mid-watch on the Patreon episode featuring A$AP Rocky. Ice deserves better than this, no cap. We've been talking about it for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and it seems like Joe has found a new target to clown and demoralize, and Ice is right in the crosshairs. At first, I was on board, because Ice will joke on someone else, but he can't take the jokes when they come back to him. But today, Mark asked the real questions, getting open, honest, and sincere answers from everyone. Ice reveals that he was about to do a show under the creator of The Breakfast Club, like back in 2008, 2009, or 2010. He can't even get 3 sentences out before Flip and Joe start laughing at him. And I get it. We don't vibe with Ice as a podcaster, but laughing at him as a man telling his story? Nah, that didn't sit right with me. Any other time I see Ice react like this, I call him out. Come on, bro, you gotta learn how to take jokes. But in a vulnerable moment, I'm looking around the room, seeing which of my so-called friends is laughing at me while I'm sharing my story. Because they're not laughing at the moment, they're laughing at him, like they don't believe a word coming out of his mouth. And then I had to think even deeper on this. You know what's funny? I say this a lot, and it might sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but it's true. I just spoke on this in the Charlemagne versus Danny episode, where I admitted I didn't know who Charlemagne was before The Breakfast Club. I thought he was just some MTV guy, but now he's a media mogul, just signed a 5-year, $200 million contract, even though some people doubted it, and his name is still attached to that success. The same guy I thought was nobody from MTV became this. So the fact that Joe, Flip, and even Parks laughed at Ice like he couldn't have been in the same position, that's wild to me. The backstory is important. Ice was the Twitter famous guy, enough to get noticed by the people he's speaking on. It's eerily similar in terms of opportunity. And I don't know exactly how Ice and Joe linked up, but it was enough to propel him forward. So how are you going to clown me for opportunities when I already earned mine to sit here today? And again, I didn't view Charlemagne the same then as I do now. Sure, that opportunity could have changed his life 15 years ago, but at the time, he didn't see it like that because it wasn't written yet. And the question being asked was, is there something he regrets or wishes he could have done differently? So obviously, this is the story I'm telling, because yes, this could have changed my life 15 years ago. But for y'all to laugh in my face like it didn't or couldn't happen? Nah, now I gotta look at you different. I'm starting to cut for Ice in this way, because Joe, when you were getting laughed at not too long ago, which is why it's wild to see you treat your friends like this now, and I'll get to that in a second. Back then, when you were getting laughed at, someone was laughing right in your face, in the car. I remember that viral clip of Joe running with The Rock. Turns out Ice was driving. So when you're at your lowest, I'm there to help, to support you. But now, when I'm sharing my low moments, all y'all do is laugh. And we talk so much about podcasting and how he runs it. But this, how Joe used Ice's vulnerable moment for content? Now I get why Ish gets upset every time Joe tries this with him. He throws it right back on Joe. If you're going to laugh at my vulnerable moments, if you're going to make my life a joke on a podcast shared to millions, I'm going to make sure you get the same energy. And the wildest part? Back when I felt like JBP was at its peak, Joe wasn't talking about other people. He was sharing his own scenarios. This was when he went through the Spotify stuff, lost Complex, had to pivot, started State of the Culture, and handled everything that came with it. Now I see a different side of Joe. I understand why certain people treat him the way he does. It makes sense why he has all these stories of associates or peers throwing punches or clashing with him. And yeah, we're all fickle. I'm fickle. I talk about Ice a lot, even though I try to give him props, but that stands out. Ice has qualities you want in a friend, outside of no snitch or you go to jail rules. Joe, he has none of the qualities I'd want in a friend, but it's him we follow. This isn't a hate Joe train. Clearly we're invested, but this ain't cool. I don't care how you spin it. When Ice doesn't want to speak on certain stuff, I get it. And yes, Ice jokes on everybody else, but they all do it to each other. Ish didn't even want to laugh at Ice, yet he chimed in, or worse, got flipped to jump on that train. He made sure to ride it, and I'm calling it out. Oh my God. I don't know how to say it any clearer, guys. I would side-eye anyone laughing at a vulnerable moment, especially when I'm sharing it with the room. I side-eyed it, and I'm still side-eyeing it. I just dropped a clip giving Ice, or not Ice, Imani, some motivation. Let's just say it's about time he does the same. Sir, you already spoke about creating a Patreon, so normally I wouldn't intervene, but hop on that quick, because Joe's behavior tells me he's going to drop anyone when he gets the chance. Not even a heads up. It'll just happen, and he'll make content out of it, just like the commercials, the articles, and the so-called Patreon leak. But what do I know? Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you feel it, subscribe if you haven't, and if you already did, you know how we rockin'. Make sure you check out Patreon, check out YouTube, and sub to both if you haven't. Much love, much appreciated. See y'all soon. Peace.